You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow comes, and you still can't move. Not because you don't care. You care deeply. So why does your body refuse to cooperate? There's a version of this you've probably lived. You have a task. You know it matters. You sit down. And then nothing. You open your phone. You stare at the ceiling. Hours pass, and the guilt starts building. Slow, heavy like water filling a room. And then comes the self-talk. Why can't I just do it? What is wrong with me? You watch other people seem to move through their days with ease. And you wonder why the same simple things feel so unreachable for you. You call it laziness. But something about that word has never quite fit. Because lazy people don't feel this bad about not doing things. You feel everything. You just can't seem to start. Here's what most people never hear. What you're calling laziness is almost never laziness. It's your nervous system running a protection program. When the brain detects that a task carries emotional weight, fear of failure, fear of judgment, or simply too much pressure, it shifts into a low-energy, avoidance state. Psychologists call this emotional load. Your brain isn't being lazy. It's being careful. It learned, somewhere along the way, that moving forward comes with risk. So it stalls. Not to hurt you, to protect you. Think of your mental energy like a battery. Most people assume the battery drains from doing too much. But emotional suppression, chronic stress, and performing a version of yourself you don't fully believe in, those drain it faster than any amount of work. You're not running on empty because you're weak. You're running on empty because something deeper has been consuming the charge. And no amount of discipline fixes a battery problem. So what actually helps? First, shrink the task until the brain stops reading it as a threat. Not write the report. Just open the document. The brain's threat response quiets when the action feels genuinely small. This is called behavioral activation. Motion creates motivation, not the other way around. Second, identify what emotion is attached to the task. Ask yourself, what am I actually afraid will happen if I do this? Often the paralysis isn't about the task. It's about the verdict you think will follow. Third, separate rest from avoidance. Lying down because you're tired is recovery. Lying down to escape a feeling is avoidance. Your body knows the difference. Start noticing which one you're choosing. Fourth, reduce the emotional debt you're carrying quietly. Unexpressed frustration, unresolved tension, and suppressed needs are invisible energy drains. Processing them, through writing, conversation, or simply naming them, restores capacity. The simple model to carry with you. Low energy is information, not failure. It's your mind pointing towards something unaddressed. Not proof that you're broken, or weak, or falling behind. You were never lazy. You were overloaded in ways no one could see. Carrying weight that was never visible to anyone around you. Pushing through days while something inside quietly ran out of fuel. And the moment you stop fighting yourself for it, stop calling yourself names for something that was never really your fault, that's often when things finally begin to move.